Hey, it's Lisa, Forever Clean Soap Works. Probably wondering why I have a bucket here that already has bits of soap in it, because I just made Perfect Man soap and I am going to make another batch of the exact same stuff. Ooh, I am spilling this oil all over the place. The exact same stuff, exact same color, same fragrance. So I thought, why even wash that out? I'm just going to do the same thing again. Let me see if I can pour this in here without dumping it all over like I just did. And of course I put too much in there. Oh, it's been one of those days. Scoop a little bit of this out. Oh, that's almost perfect. There we go. That worked. Just right. All right. So, let me get my goat milk real quick. I do not put my goat milk in I don't make the lye with the goat milk. The reason is because, oh, sorry, is because of goat milk scalding when you use it instead of water for your lye. And I don't want scalded goat milk. So I put mine directly in the oil and I discount my water for the lye to go in. So it all works out. I get goat milk soap and I don't scorch it. Right, I got my goat milk here. Weigh that out real quick. There we go. Okay guys, I am all about showing you the mistakes. So when I weighed this out before, I didn't hit tare on my scale for my bucket. So I'm looking at it going, that's not enough oil in there. So I poured it into some of these containers I have just to measure it. And I was right. I was off. So I'm good now. And you know why that's so important? You probably know. Because I have enough lye water weighed up for that particular amount of oil. And if I were to not have that much oil in there, my soap would be lye heavy. And I don't want lye heavy soap. So, I did pour my goat milk in there already and we're all set. So, let me weigh out my fragrance oil. This is Perfect Man, my most popular fragrance. So I got a little bit left to make some sugar scrub that I'm making later. I got to order some more. That was my last bottle of Perfect Man. And I'm going to get my safety goggles on. Always, always, always be safe. What else? I don't need to weigh anything else, so I'm going to move my scale out of the way. Everything's a little slippery because I did. Ugh, I spilled some oil. So it's a little slick over here right now. All right. Going to mix up my oil and goat milk real quick. Just emulsify it very quickly. My oil is a little bit hot, but my lye water is not, so I think I'm going to be okay. I don't think there's going to be no volcanoes or anything like that. Yeah, my lye water is totally cool. Totally. Use the little spoon that I had stirred it with, my little spoon I stirred it with. Make sure I get all of it out of here. There's always like a little bit at the bottom that never wants to come out. And I want all my lye water. I don't usually add sodium lactate to my cold processed soaps unless I'm doing loofah soaps and they're going into individual molds, because it makes it easier to pop out without messing up the soap. You can see how this kind of changes color. Doing a very light trace. Because I do want to mix colors in. I master batch my oils and butters, so they're in a big tank and they're already melted. I do not master batch my lye. I could, but I don't have another tank to keep it in. That looks very light to me, so I'm going to leave that and get some color. Oh, first I'm going to put my, it's all blue, I didn't wipe it off from the last batch I made. The last batch was the exact same fragrance and will be the same color, but I don't want this to turn a light blue before I put, you know, my white in there, my titanium dioxide. So I'll just lightly wipe this off and it won't be light blue. There goes my fragrance oil. And no, I didn't clean these out because this one will be that color blue and this one will be that color blue. So no use washing them out or anything because it's the exact same stuff is going in there. Not going to mix my titanium dioxide in this because I don't want my blues to be pastels. So, let me pour this in here. And pour this in here. I'll add my colors. I got a small one for the black. And yes, I'm making a mess, but this is a stainless steel table. No big deal. It easily cleans up. If you're making soap at home, make sure you got something on your counter. You don't want it to pit or do anything nasty to your counters. So let's get the colors mixed in really quickly. Going to do the black first. This is black oxide. And I discovered I needed some new batteries for my little mixer. And I did not have any. I have them at home. But it's not very fast at the moment. It's fast right here, but not fast in here. Kind of hangs up a little. It does the job on a small, very small scale here. All right, got that. Let me get these mixed up real quick. Oops. There we go. So I have Twilight. My colors are from Mad Micas. They are the only colors I use because I love them. And I will have an affiliate link in my description. And if you click on that and buy Mad Micas, I will get a small commission at no extra charge to you. So thank you if you do that. Every little bit helps, especially these days. Now, I am going to mix my titanium dioxide in right now because I don't want to have a blue mixer and then try to mix white. And this is starting to get a little thick. My titanium dioxide is one that mixes with water. Just so you know, I think I got titanium dioxide on my lip. Oh gosh. My oils and butter make a very yellowy tan color of, oh, where are we? Here we go, of soap. So I do put the titanium dioxide in there to lighten it up. Can you see how pretty that blue is? Look at that. Oh, it is just gorgeous. Doesn't take but a minute to mix that up. If I do it too long, it's going to get too thick. Oh, we don't want it super thick. All right. I just plop it in the bucket and give it a swirl. And when I pour it into the mold, that's when I get my pretty swirls. So I do a little bit of a height on here. And I don't dump it all in because I want a little bit for the top. When you do it at a height, it does get down to the bottom instead of just staying up there on the top. I'm not going to mix the black in until I put it in my mold. Whoa! Sorry about that. Huh. Didn't mean to knock you over. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I'm just going to wait on that last little bit that's in here so I can get my black in. I just take the black and blop it in there and just kind of swirl as I go, because it really just needs a tiny bit here and there. Minimal amount of swirling, really. A little bit here and there, and then I'll swirl it in just a second. Whew, this soap gets so hot so fast, it's making me sweat. I'm serious, it's making me sweat. Okay, just kind of moving it around a little, and then I'm going to, this is so pretty. Okay, let's tap it. So it gets in the corners. I'm gonna dump the rest of this bucket right in there on the top. I'll swirl it around, and then we'll make it look pretty on the top. Sorry, this is kind of probably in your way, so you can't see very well. I like to make sure I get it to the corners because, you know, you dump it in the middle and it all goes to the center. Oops, I went right over the edge. Okay, that's in there. Move it over to the edge just a little. get to the corners. All right, there we go. And then I have this little bit of blue. Just gonna add a little color here and there. And then I'll give it just a minute, and as it thickens a little bit, then I will swirl it. How's that sound to you? Sounds okay to me. Boy, the wind is whipping outside today. It's sunny, pretty, but boy, that wind, I can just hear it whipping out there. All right. Pretty, pretty blue. Gosh, love this color. You know what? I just saw I got a big old blob right there. Scoop it off. I'm a messy soap maker. I am. I'll admit it. Messy, messy, very messy. But you know what? Tomorrow when I go to clean everything up, it's just soap. It'll just bubble right up and be wonderful. It really does. It bubbles up. I give it at least 18 hours to saponify. I have it in my drying room, which is very warm, so it does gel. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm just taking my time because I'm waiting for this to get a little thick, so I can do a little whoop-de-doos is what I call them. I actually call them whoop-de-doos because it's like, whoop, look at that. Just getting all the last little bits out. Alrighty. Throw everything back in there. Got some soap all over the place. I know I've got soap up underneath here. Oh, like I said, I'm messy. Alright. I need a stick. Got a stick. Okay. First I'm going to just kind of give it some swirly loops just to mix these blobs around. And then I will do some whoop-de-doos on the top so they will stand up and they will be pretty. Not that most of the guys care that buy this soap. They don't care. They really don't. They'll go, oh, cool. And yeah, it's mostly the women who buy this for their husbands. And they're like, oh, that is so cool. Sorry, guys, but it's the truth. Most of you guys don't care other than saying that it looks nice. That's about it. You don't care. And I'm okay with that. As long as you buy it and you love the fragrance. Yeah, it's starting to get thick, so I can do my little whoop-de-doos. Oh, yeah. Not bad. It's still pretty loose, but it's letting me do little pop-ups here and there, so yeah. And then I will cut this tomorrow and hopefully get a video, nice little video of it. And you will see, actually the other one is already made and you will see me cut both of those and I'll push it back towards the edge. And then you will see how different yet the same that they are. That's it. That was fast, wasn't it? Look at that. What do you think? I love it. I love this soap. I really do. So, I'm just going to take one glove off. Here I am. So I got this all done. I will take it in the drying room for 18 hours. And I got my bug glasses on. Always be safe. Always. And I will have this ready to cut tomorrow. and I'll let you see the pretty swirls, and we'll go from there. So like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye.